Alright, y'all, let's get on with the news. So, as we all know, that in April 18th, 2025, we are going to have the biopic of Michael Jackson. So, let's do some recaps so we can at least try to find some updates. Alright, the list here: Michael, directed by Antoine Fuqua, written by John Logan, produced by Graham King, John Branca, and John McClane, starring Jafar Jackson, his nephew, Coleman Domingo, Nia Long, Miles Teller, Laura Harrier, Kat Graham, Lawrence Tate, and Derek Luke. Cinematography: Diana Bepp. Production companies: JK Films. Produced by Lionsgate, United States here, and Universal Pictures internationally. Release date: April 18th, 2025. Country: US. Language: English. Budget: $155 million. Michael is an upcoming American biographical musical drama film directed by Antoine Fuqua and written by John Logan, based on the life of the American singer, songwriter, and dancer Michael Jackson. It stars Jackson's nephew Jafar Jackson in his film debut, alongside Coleman Domingo, Nia Long, Miles Teller, Laura Harrier, Kat Graham, Lawrence Tate, and Derek Luke. Michael is scheduled for release in the United States on April 18th, 2025 by Lionsgate and by Universal Pictures internationally. Premise: the film follows the life and career of Michael Jackson from his time with the Jackson 5 as a child until his final weeks. Casting: Jafar Jackson as his uncle Michael Jackson, Giuliano Cruvaldi as young Michael, Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson, Nia Long as Catherine Jackson, Miles Teller as John Branca, Laura Harrier as Susan DePaz, Jamal R. Henderson as Jermaine Jackson, Jaden Harville as young Jermaine, Trey Horton as Marlon Jackson, Jalen Lyndon Hunter as young Marlon, Ryan Hill as Tito Jackson, Judah Edwards as young Tito, Joseph David Jones as Jackie Jackson, Nathaniel Logan Beckenshire as young Jackie, Kat Graham as Diana Ross, Lawrence Tate as Barry Gordy, Jessica Sula as LaToya Jackson, Liv Simone as Gladys Knight, Kevin Shinnick as Dick Clark, Kaylin Darrell Jones as Bill Bray, Kendrick Sampson as Quincy Jones, and Derek Luke as Johnny Colgren. Production, development, and casting. In November 2019, it was announced that Graham King had secured the rights to produce a film about Michael Jackson, with John Logan set to write the screenplay. In February 2022, Lionsgate acquired the distribution rights. Casting began in June with Kimberly Harden as the casting director. Production was expected to start in 2023. In January 2023, Antoine Fuqua was announced as the director, and Jackson's nephew Jafar Jackson was announced to play him. In January 2024, the newcomer Giuliano Cruvaldi was cast as young Michael, as well as Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson and Nia Long as Catherine Jackson. Also that month, Miles Teller was reported to be in talks to play one of Jackson's attorneys. In February, Teller was confirmed to play John Branca. The cast was for the rest of the Jackson 5, were announced later that month, with Laura Harrier, Kat Graham, Lawrence Tate, Jessica Sula, Liv Simone, Kevin Shinnick, Caitlin Darrell-Jones, and Kendrick Sampson being added to portray Susan DePaz, Diana Ross, Barry Gordy, LaToya Jackson, Gladys Knight, Dick Clark, Bill Bray, and Quincy Jones in March. In April 2024, Derek Luke was added to the cast as Johnny Cochran. The screenplay includes content regarding the accusations against Jackson, with King saying that he wanted to humanize but not sanitize and present the most compelling, unbiased story. Filming. Principal photography was scheduled to begin in mid-2023, over 80 days in Santa Barbara, and was projected to spend $120 million on crew wages and vendors. According to the California Film Commission, filming was delayed in September 2023 due to the 2023 SAG-AFTRA strike. Filming began in January 2022, 2024, and ended in May 30th. Diane Bepp was the cinematographer, Barbara Lang the production designer, and Marcy Rogers the costume designer. Release. Michael will be distributed by Lionsgate in the United States on April 18th, 2025. Kino Films in Japan and Universal Pictures elsewhere, a surprise first look was shown to theater owners at CinemaCon on April 10th, 2024 to positive reception. And that is basically it. Nothing new, just a recap. Alright. Excuse me. That is the recap so far for the film. And hopefully in April next year we'll be able to see it. Alright, this is Argus Boom signing off. See you guys later. Bye.